What's up guys, Gray here, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the most slept on shotguns in the entire game. Now last week, I did a video talking about why I prefer the Dire Promise hand cannon over some of the new popular options like Eyasluna and Fatebringer. And that video did really well and you guys seemed to like it. So I thought I'd take some time to talk about a shotgun that I've been using that is just absolutely amazing and I just can't take it off. Now, over the past few months, Bungie has been making some nerfs and changes to a lot of the ways that shotguns work. Aggressive frames saw a massive nerf to their range. All shotguns really did across the board. We also saw a really aggressive nerf to Quickdraw. Not only did they take it off of aggressive shotguns, but they also nerfed the perk itself. And so that really changed up how a lot of shotguns felt, and it really messed with me for a long time. I was really used to a lot of the range on these shotguns. I played that way for a really long time, and so I decided to switch over to start using slug shotguns. And now obviously that happened pretty naturally. Chaperone is one of the most popular weapons in the game right now, and of course something like Duality is not far behind it. It's also very strong. These weapons still maintain a 10 to 13 meter kill range, and they're very consistent and forgiving, incredibly strong. And like I mentioned, Chaperone obviously dominates when it comes to range, and Duality isn't far behind it, but there's a legendary shotgun that actually sits in between the two of them, and I think it's better for a number of reasons. I'm talking about the Sojourner's Tail Energy Slug Shotgun. And inherently, just by being a legendary weapon, it honestly gets quite a few advantages in PvP over some of the other exotic options. Obviously, Chappy has the range, Duality has the pellet spread function, but Sojourner's has multiple S-tier perk combinations that just aren't available on other slugs. One of the best things about legendary slugs is that there isn't a whole lot of funny business when it comes to the perfect god roll on these things. If handling is taken care of, which we'll talk about in a minute, because there's a lot of ways that you can circumvent any handling issues on your shotgun, all we need to worry about is max range on this thing. We're going to go after full bore, accurized rounds, range masterwork, and in column 4 on Sojourner's Tail, we have opening shot. All those perks combined alone are very, very powerful, but the third column is where things get really interesting for this weapon, and we kind of get to have a little fun. Right away, you're going to notice this weapon has Quickdraw, which is amazing for obvious reasons. If you get a Quickdraw roll, it's going to feel incredibly snappy. Of course, you can't go wrong by having that, but we also have Threat Detector, which can also give us very fast swaps, and it boosts some of the stats of the weapon as well. It gives us extra stability and reload speed on top of that handling as well. It's a really nice perk, pretty sleeper if you ask me. One of the most unique things about this slug is that it can also roll with moving target in that third column, meaning you can run the insane combination of moving target and opening shot. This thing gives out headshots left and right. It's completely free. And now I know it can be kind of hard to give up Quickdraw or Threat Detector, but there's so many things we can do with our build to have that fastest swap speed, and there is a cap. I'm going to reference Drewski's test video where he found that you can't really get faster than a 40 frame swap. Go watch that video if you haven't, but if you're using things like the quick charge mod that just got buffed in the 30th anniversary patch, and you're using shotgun dexterity and shotgun targeting, those things are going to help you out so much. You can really start to make almost any shotgun feel pretty snappy just by running those mods. And personally, I just started maining Ophidian Aspect and Dragon Shadow whenever I play Warlock or Hunter. Sorry Titans, but you can still make it feel great just by using those mods. So I really wanted to see how it stacked up against the other big two, Chaperone and Duality. These are very common exotic slugs, and I wanted to test the kill range on all of them. Chaperone is of course number 1. It consistently kills at 13 meters. And then of course, once you do that, you get the Roadborne perk, which pushes it even further and into its final form, Chaperone. In Duality, I was kind of surprised by and a little disappointed. Testing it out, it was a really inconsistent 11.5 meters. It has, of course, the added function of also being that pellet spread shotgun, but I always felt like it was a little bit further. I feel like this shotgun got inadvertently hit by the range nerf to pellet spreads, and Duality just doesn't hit that one-hit kill as far as something like Chaperone. And now when it came to my Sojourners, I was honestly really surprised. This thing was consistently getting kills at 12 to 12.5 meters. And if you look at my roll, I don't even have an absolute max range roll. I am missing accurized rounds on my shotgun, and that's plus 10 range. That'd probably get us really close to like 12.5 to 13 meters, which is amazing for a legendary slug. The best part about all of it is that we get to use Icarus grip on this thing, and it's honestly such a game changer for me at least. I play a lot in air. I'm usually on top tree Dawn or jumping above my enemies on my Hunter, and Chaperone and Duality can whiff really hard when you're in the air due to that lack of Icarus grip. And once I really started to take advantage of that and get used to it, I just started going for some crazy kills. And let me tell you, pulling off a 12-meter slug headshot from the air is absolutely insane. It's so much fun and it never gets old. And not to mention on this thing, we have moving target and opening shot giving us that insane aim assist every time we pull the trigger. This thing is super easy to farm, and if you haven't done any of your splicer business, I highly recommend going and doing it. You can complete those corrupted Tartarus runs in less than 4 minutes if you have some of the upgrades on the splicer gauntlet. And when you turn in those corrupted keys at the end, you get tons of encrypted data, and you can also get this season's material as well, the Parallax Trajectory. This farm ends up being really lucrative for multiple seasons engrams. You can hunt down your Godroll shotgun while chasing some of the Season of the Lost weapons as well. If you're a slug user, hell, even if you're not a slug user, I highly recommend chasing this thing down between now and Witch Queen. It is going away, as far as we know. At least the farm is going away. Bungie has said that most of the content in the Helm, the Splicer wing, the Marasov wing, all of those areas are going away, along with the seasonal content associated with them. So you're not going to be able to do those expunges and farm the Umbral engrams for this. It might still be in the world pool somewhere, but it's not going to be targetable, it's not going to be farmable, and there isn't much else to do right now in between now and Witch Queen, so you might as well chase this down and farm it because it's incredible. Now come join the secret society of slug shotgun users and try this thing out. You might even have one laying around in your vault that you just never tried out. I cannot recommend it enough. Give it a shot, take it into the Crucible, tell me I'm wrong. Go play 10 games with this shotgun and tell me you don't love it. You will not be disappointed. So just wanted to shine a light on this shotgun. I've been using it now. This roll here, I only have a couple hundred kills on it, but it's by far my best roll, and I absolutely love this thing. And once I get the perfect 5 out of 5, I don't think there's going to be much else that's going to get me to take off this shotgun. Super sleeper weapon, guys. If you know, you know. Get your hands on it, chase it, it's super easy. If you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor, leave a like down below and smash that subscribe button for me. It's a free way to support the channel and helps more people find this video as well. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Tell me all about your favorite shotgun down in the comments. Let's have a discussion, and I will see you in the next one.